Today, very special video. I'm here in Kowloon at the house of my Sifu in Tanyik Wing Chun, Sifu Sergio. And we have another original Tanyik student joining him today, Peter Wong. And I'm going to hold an interview with these two gentlemen. And yeah, it's going to be great, I think. Well, let's go inside. So yeah, I saw here on the table now a very interesting piece of paper on the Mokian Chong, the wooden dummy, with some handwritten, so it must be an original one, with the handwritten writings there from who wrote it and what it says.
Okay, this is the message written by Chen Haishu to him, his Chinese name, Wong, when he gave us this original thing. It says that now I give you the copy of the wooden dummy showing the dimensions. Okay, if on this drawing it's not detailed enough to show all the dimensions, you can ask Tanyik or Fong Gamfei Si Heng. Fong Gamfei is a Si Heng, very senior Si Heng living now in Canada. The date is 23rd of March of 1986.
Wow, very, very nice. So, Peter, because you're also trained a little bit with the Lo family.
Yeah.
So, can you tell us a little bit about the relationship, maybe between Lo family and Tang family?
Actually, I haven't get any training from Lo's family, but because I am very familiar with Lo's family, so I exchange some of my students to learn from Lo's family, because the guy I know is also from Wing Chun family tree, so I call him Si Heng. So my student call him Si Ba. So yes, I cannot represent Lo's family to speak about his technique, because they still have people here. But as I know, we have the different technique and also approaching, and especially on the weapon, we are focused mainly on long pole, and they are mainly focused on the sword.
On the sword?
Yeah.
Very interesting.
That's what I know.
Okay.
As far as we know, they have their own special technique from the Lo family, which is I think different from us.
Yeah.
But still from the same family tree.
Okay. So Sifu, what about Taida clan, right? In the West now they make so much effort about Taida clan. This was this secret training place, but actually, in my opinion, now that I know more about it and everything, it's more of a vending place of food in the past, or a market. Right?
Okay, that land is still there. People
Yes.
can go and see.
Yes.
Okay, it's not a mysterious place. Okay, it was a place. It was a market actually. It was a market selling poultry. Okay, at that time. But now it's changed. It's still a market selling fruits. Okay, it's no more than a place that for gathering, for the grand masters, for old masters. It's nothing more than a place that they gather together, have tea and chat and exchange their ideas. People must know that during the 1950s, 1960s, Hong Kong was still not a very prosperous place. People have a lot of leisure time, a lot of spare time. So there must be some place they go. And during that time, still the Chinese traditional traditions still exists, still remains. People try to chat to friends very often during the daytimes. So it's a place for them to gather together and just chat and change ideas. It's no more than that.
Besides that, because Thailand have place to install the dummy, and then they have more area for practicing. So that's why the old master they go together in Thailand for the leisure time and also for the training. That's make the people thinking it's only a secret place. It's not true.
Definitely not a secret place.
It's open to public because it was a market.
But still, as far as I know, it's only a place for chatting. The old masters, they individually they have their own place for actual teaching.
Yeah, like later on, Grandmaster Tanyik opened a playing field road school, for example.
Yeah, for example.
Okay. How do you guys, both of you, see the future of Wing Chun in Hong Kong? Because, for example, I have many schools in Europe, in the West. It's flourishing, right? It's really a lot of interest. And here in Hong Kong, I opened my academy, but it's much harder to get the interest going and get the people. And you would think Wing Chun come from China, right? So how you see Wing Chun in Hong Kong in the future? What you see happening?
Okay, I think this is a way of teaching. In the Western world, everything is very organized. Western people is from their education, they will put things in a very organized way, so that every school have your own curriculum, starting from very simple technique and then going to a hard technique. But in our old tradition, when we first learn, there's not much ordered procedure to teach. Actually, when we learn at the time, it's already in a very organized way, different from our seniors. Okay, so now we will organize them in a more organized way, so the people have a complete curriculum, and also we will teach people depending on their individual merits, individual advantage.
Yeah, because in the past, most of the master or Sifu, they teach different students with different technique. One of the reasons is that you have different body size, you have different age. Maybe, for example, you are so young. I won't teach you Tai Chi, but you don't have enough power, so I will teach you the Tai Chi technique. This is one of the reasons. At the past, we don't have the systematic training like at the Western area. Yeah, but nowadays our knowledge and our education are higher than past. So we are going to put all things together and make a very systematic training to develop our Wing Chun and introduce it to everybody.
Yeah, so in the past, it's more really like a family, because the Sifu is like a father, and see, oh, this son can get this technique.
Right.
He is responsible person. He can get this. Yeah. Oh, he is a little bit naughty guy. He fight too much in the street. Better I don't teach him this. Things like that. More individual.
Yeah.
We have to teach it in a way that will make people, especially young people, can easily catch up the simple techniques. Like for example, the karate, they can become so popular because they have a system that can introduce young people to catch up simple technique at very fast, in a very short way. You don't need to spend a lot of time, a lot of effort before you can actually get hold of some technique. I think this is a way of making it more easier and more popular.
One more question to Sifu Sunny. Actually, we did a lot of research, also together. We did a lot of discussions, and we came to some conclusions. We also have good connection with Kong Sok, the Grandmaster of White Crane, Lei Kung. So, what is your opinion? What has White Crane, Yong Chun Bak Hok, what it has to do with Wing Chun?
This is a very difficult question. Okay, looking at the names first. Our name is Wing Chun, and Fokkien Right Crane is Wing Chun Bak Hok. Okay, so from the names, it already indicated there are some relationship. Okay, but because of in the past there are not much handwritten historical recordings. Okay, so I cannot tell exactly what is the relationship, but from the name it shows relationship, and also from the technique. To my knowledge, I definitely believe there are links between the two techniques. Okay, to what extent it's hard to say. It's hard to say, but I can say from the technique itself, there are a lot of connections, and from the Gong itself, talking about the Gong as well, Bei Sui Fo Feng, which also have a way similar to the training method of Fokkien Right Crane as well.
Okay, great. Then actually the last question for the both of you. What about your current training and current focus?
Oh, for myself, I currently, I think, because I'm not that young. When I was young, at 20 years old, I emphasized on the movements and the muscle powers. But now, because I understand, I must have something internal to support my external movements. So I concentrate now on the training of Gong. Okay, actually, Gong Fa Xiang Zhe, we say Gong and Fa must go together. Okay, so now myself concentrate on the Gong training and also the Fa training, making it can unite it together. When for every movement, I can make use of both Gong and Fa. Yes.
Also some Qigong you were practicing?
Yes.
Yeah, Qigong for internal strength.
Yes.
Okay. And Sifu Peter?
Yeah. What I am focusing is on the Gong also, because if you only get the technique from the outside, you don't have Gong, or maybe make it simple, it's power. How you can support your technique. Just also when during the youth time, I'm take a lot of time to learn one movement and then two movement. Now this is another new one. I follow this way, but because after many years, I got experience, and then I found the principle. So I also focus on the Gong, and besides Gong, I'm more focused on the theory. For example, this is turns out how and why. This is the main point. If you don't know how and why, how you can support, you make this turns out, and the application. This is what I am now.
Okay, great. So, thank you both for the interview.
Thank you.
Yeah, so
Thank
this
you.
will be on the YouTube channel, Sifu Sergio YouTube channel, and extra in the Wing Chun Illustrated magazine.